Joe Turner, man I do despise. Said Joe Turner, man I do despise. Going round trying to take another man's wife. Joe Turner drove in from my door. Joe Turner drove in from my door. Reason being, no one come round here no more. Listen, policeman, better not let him around. Listen here, policeman, better not let him come around. If you do, I might just shoot him down. Oh, Turner, man, I do despise. Said Joe Turner, man, I do despise. Man, try to take another man's wife. I left Joe Turner standing by the door. Yeah, I left Joe Turner standing by the door. He might steal my good guy, I just don't know. Joe Turner drove in from my door. Yeah, I drove Joe Turner, drove in from my door. Maybe he's still my good gal, I don't know. All right, Joe Turner Blues. Another great old Mississippi John Hurt song. As usual, taking bits and pieces from different performances he did. Main one was the live one he did, I guess in the 60s. It was really a little more energetic than some of the other versions, and I really liked it. And it had that thing in it, which I didn't see here in the other version, so I liked that. I tried to kind of figure out what he was doing there. It's got a... the rhythm is kind of interesting. It's at... You want to work that in as much as you can. This is actually another one of those really old songs. This is another like a folk blues song that came down through generations, even before John Hurt got it. The original Joe Turner may have been the brother-in-law, I think, of the sheriff, that if you got in trouble, he'd come out to arrest you. There was another Joe Turner that was known to be sort of a philanthropist, more in the railroad era. He was, maybe could have been a government agent, could have just been a kind person, would go around after a flood or something and try to help people recover. There may have been a Joe Turner who was a regulator. There are a lot of Joe Turners. This one just seems to be a guy trying to fool around with somebody's wife. So good theme for a blues song, right? So, but it's a murky pass for this one. It's not one where you can really say this was where the song comes from. It was different versions, different people put together. So let's see how we play it. First of all, we'll grab their G chord, just standard G chord, and hit an open open B, I mean. All right, so you're going B, what was it, E, A, D, G, B flat. So you're just on the 3rd fret, 2nd, 3rd strings here. But you're in this shape, so you go. Ideally, I mean, I think that's pretty much the right way to do it. It's the way he played it. And as I always say, these old blues songs, take them and make them yours. Don't play them the way I play them. Don't play them the way you hear them on a record. Play them the way you would play them. But here's how I, came together in my mind. Well, let's see. Yeah. All right, so one more time, because that's really the heart of the song. You can do that with just 2 fingers, certainly. I'm mainly just using my thumb and middle finger on that, or you can do it with 3 fingers, doesn't matter. The C, we go. So hold your C chord. Drop your pinky on the G note there, 1st string, 3rd frets. Slide the whole chord up to the 5th fret. Back to a G. So. And then D chord, just regular old D major. So you're going essentially from D to a D minor, or you could look at it as a D7. But so you're going from essentially a D to do it one more time through. That's your basics. Now he throws in a couple of breaks. They're all, except for one, just kind of variations on this. He goes, all right, so we started it out just as we did in the verse, but we're getting this, it really emphasizes that rhythm. Yeah, then it's just repeat. Do it again, see. Alright, that's that. Another break he did was just essentially the same thing he played in the verse. He just didn't sing it, he just went. I'll be only, this is, it's so easy actually. I mean, it looks flashy, but it was so. Let's see. If you want to do it like that, but that's actually kind of how it sounded on the record. I don't even know if he went to this point, but play the way you feel it. So we're just, I think when I went through, I just went, oh, see. That works. And then you're right back. So. That pretty much covers it. Joe Turner Blues, great old tune. I'm sure there are a million different versions of it, considering there are so many versions of the story of who Joe Turner was. It was probably one that was kicked around by blues musicians and folk musicians, old-time musicians, for a good 50 years before John Hurt ever heard it. And I mean, he was recording originally in the 20s and then disappeared and was brought back in the 60s in the folk revival. But just play around with it. It's a simple chord structure. It's just G, C, and D, or D7. And it's that rhythm that's important. It's just, this is one of the old, blues dance songs. This is one that, people be just kind of having a good time drinking and enjoying and throwing in extra verses and making up stuff. It's kind of hard to, in our day and time, we think of music as being very set in stone. It's the way it was on a recording, and digital file or an old record. It's the way it was. You heard it once in a concert. It's the way it was performed, and you saw it on television or video. That's certainly not the way it was when I was a kid growing up around rural folks, black, white, Indian, playing blues and country music, especially when a bottle started getting passed around. And people would just start coming up with verses, a lot of like dirty jokes in there, a lot of dancing, a lot of hooting and hollering, and a lot of fun. And as a musician, as a guitar player, you got to keep up with it all, because you might be in a group where everybody's just contributing spontaneously, and some of them, their meter is going to be a little off. You may have to throw in an extra chord here or shorten something up. And your ear has got to be really in tune, and you keep that rhythm going, and people are going to keep dancing and keep having fun. It's just the excitement's going to grow and grow and grow. Your tune may even speed up, as you go through it, and everybody's just having a ball. And that's where this tradition of music comes from. The house parties, the barn dances, the corn shuckings, the honky-tonks, the beer joints. That's where this music comes from. It's not, your folk archivist with this perfect, pristine recording, or it's not something in a studio that took, 100 takes and was all mixed and had all this. No, it's live, spontaneous music, and it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be energetic. The rhythm's always the most important thing. If you can't get that... If you can't get that in rhythm, don't do it. I'm serious. Just don't do it. Skip it. You can either go... Well, see, I'm in the wrong... There we go. What was this? A G chord? So, here. That's perfectly reasonable. And that's done with one finger. You hear that a ton in old rockabilly records, because a lot of them weren't that sophisticated as guitar players, but it comes from that blues and country tradition. So always remember, rhythm's more important than anything. The lyrics are changeable. Make up stuff on the spot. And if you get your tongue tied and you skip a verse, John Hurt would often just leave off a verse. It may be, Joe Turner drove him from my door, Joe Turner drove him from my door, all because he won't come back no more. He might have just forgotten one of those lines. He just keep playing, just keep playing. Don't worry about it. Don't stop. Grin, chuckle, laugh at yourself, and keep playing. Everybody's going to have a good time. So y'all have a great week. I'll talk to you next time. Remember, if you got any questions or comments, email me, judsoncarroll.com, or leave a comment or a question in the comment section below the video, and I will get right back with you. And I'll have another blues tune for you next week. Have a good one.